Heidi ho peeps! I'm sitting at my craft table, which you can't see real well at all, actually. And I'm trying to get some stuff done for the show day after tomorrow. First up, I cut my hair this morning. Didn't cut much off, just a couple inches. It's still pretty crunchy. I probably could use another like 3 inches off of here. This is how much I cut. Not very much, but it's all Captain Crunchy. I mean, I couldn't pull a comb through it without it tangling, so, you know, it's time. I think I will go somewhere where somebody who knows what they're doing can whack off a few more inches and call it done for a while. My hair looks greasy and it smells nasty because I've been putting this this oil in it. I have no idea if it does anything. I'm grasping at straws here because the damn stuff just keeps falling out more and more. But what I did is I mixed equal parts of Jamaican black castor oil and neem oil, which people use for all different sorts of things, and Indian women use it in their hair to supposedly keep it healthy and growing and all that. And then I put about half again as much of those two things as jojoba. I put that in, and then I used, for the aromatherapy part, I used oils that I've read are supposed to help your hair. Rosemary, clary sage, eucalyptus, and peppermint. So I guess about 20 drops of each. So I've got an oil mixture in a container about this big, around this tall. I shake it up, put a few drops of that. I mean literally just a few drops. I'll part my hair, and it's got a little dropper spout, and I'll just kind of put drops here and there and rub it in, and then walk around stinky for the rest of the day. I think I'm going to alternate that with another thing I saw where you make a mixture of coconut oil and ground up ginger, and you can do that as a pack once a week. So, you know, if nothing else, at least my hair is going to be glossy and oily and stinky. It might not be getting any thicker any longer, but hey, you know, I can't afford the hair club for men, so this is going to have to do. So what am I doing today? Getting ready for the show. And let me show you some of the things I've made. Those of you who visit my Facebook page, Shea Double Wide Farm, have seen all of this, but for those of you that haven't, let me show it to you. I'm going to do it like this. This is I'm going to stand up. This is a bracelet with, whoop, it's backwards. Oops. With sand dollars, mermaids, little oysters, sand dollars, more little mermaids, and a little surfer girl. Here we've got a little seahorse. So this is, I call this She Loves Seashells. That's the name of this bracelet. So anyhow, that's, oh, and the chain is really cool too. Let me show you the chain. The chain is links of dolphins, swimming dolphins, and then at the very end there's a scallop shell. So isn't that neat? I love this bracelet. So I'm making those for the show and for my Etsy site. I might as well show you the other stuff I made. I'm making these necklaces they're on a waxed cord with a adjustable toggle side of closure. This is a Pegasus. Isn't this cool? See if I can get it in focus a little bit better. And Pegasus has some jewels and stuff hanging off of him. And then I did another one like Pegasus, only this is a big old silver unicorn. Isn't that pretty? I just love that. And let's see, what else did I make? Oh, I kind of dialed in that Mermaid's Treasure thing that I'd showed you guys earlier. And this is what it ended up looking like. Oops. There we go. So she's got seahorses and jewels and all sorts of stuff hanging off of her. This is real pretty. And let's see, what else did I make? Oh, I made a unicorn bracelet too. This one is different colors of unicorns. I've got bronze and silver. I've got a little crown. The name of this bracelet is Unicorn's Rule, hence the crown. And it's got rainbow beads that goes across as a rainbow. You can't really tell real well, but it does that. And then white pearls and then antique crystals. So I've got that I'm taking to the show. Oh, and here's another one. I love this one. This one, well, I'm going to take it off of this. This thing is kind of a statement necklace. The pendant is twin mermaids, and it's quite large. The pendant is. And I'll just kind of hold it up and show you what it sort of looks like. Anyhow, so that's the twin mermaids. And they've got crystals and a little oyster on the half shell here, and then pearls and crystals and stuff. So that's that. And this thing is designed to fit, when you have it on, the idea is you want it to fit right there at the hollow of your neck. So, and all this stuff can be adjusted to fit, you know, different people's sizes. So anyhow, that's what I've been doing. I made 8 of those mug mats with the crystals that are lavender infused. And I sold 4 of them the other day online. So I'm making more. They take much longer to make than you would imagine. And these still have to be sewn with crystals. However, I discovered that I'm out of amethyst. I discovered that last night. So I went online and I found some more amethyst that should ship in fairly quickly. I still have rose quartz, and I'm going to experiment with some other beads and stuff that I have as well. So that's what I'm doing. We have another fire. Here it is, almost November, and we have another fire. It is up the canyon in easterly direction, about 2,000 acres or so, mostly grassland and brush. I don't think it's threatening any structures, and they had it about, about 15% contained as of late last night. I don't know what the current thing is. It's a ways from us, though. It's a good 20 miles from where we are. So all it's really doing is bringing the down canyon wind in the morning, brings us all the smoke into this little valley where I live. And so we wake up to hazy mornings, and then by noon, when the wind starts to shift, and then at night it blows back in the other direction. So yeah, it's hard to believe all the fires we've had this year. So yeah, oh, I wanted to show you something else. It's behind me. I came up with a little display for my, you know, those beads that I've been making out of bottles and out of yarn and tubing and stuff. Well, I decided to put them on this. I think this is kind of a nice way to display these. So these are ready to go. And that's about all she wrote. Oh, I know. I wanted to show you one more thing. I was working on a basket the last time I talked to you. I finished it. I Mod Podged it, and it turned out beautiful. So I'm going to step out of frame for a minute. I'll bring it back. Yeah, this thing turned out really nice. I want to do more baskets like this, but it turned out beautifully. All of the stones have been sewn and glued down. I Mod Podged it on the inside of the outside, so it's got a nice sturdy feel. So I love this. I'm going to bring this to the show as well. So that's about all I have to to say right now. You know, my head's in crafting, but I wanted to come on and say hi-de-ho and wish everyone a happy day. I hope all is well where you are, and I will come back to you probably Saturday after I get this show set up. I'll probably Periscope for a little while, and then I'll shoot a lot of video. We have rain in the forecast for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, who knows what that means? I don't know how rainy it might get, but I have a pop-up and tarps, and during the rain I can throw a tarp over everything and just, you know, wait it out. So we shall see what happens. Talk to you guys later. Bye!